Hello and welcome to Fetcham Grove for a very big local derby today against Leatherhead FC. It's a pretty quick turnaround since our last game just 48 hours ago, but hoping the boys will be up for this very big clash today, George Corey.
Absolutely. It's our first time back here in the league in 10 years and we are looking for a huge result against our local rivals. We won on Saturday. They also won their first league game on Saturday, so hopefully it'll be a big game today. We're hoping for a Swans result.
Yeah, and you may notice these brand new lovely kits that we are wearing, sponsored by the amazing Hagley West, who, if you guys live on TikTok, might have seen their brand as well. Tim Hayden, what he's doing there. Very similar to us in terms of how we've grown a global brand on TikTok. But some really exciting things to come with that partnership. These kits will be on sale very shortly as well, sometime next month. They will be on sale through Classic Football Shirts again, so really looking forward to that. Exciting season ahead with these new kits. There's still a lot of football to be played. Let's head upstairs for today's lineups. Over the past few weeks, will be interesting to see what Leatherhead do here. They do play it short to Dave Tarpey and will look to get it in from a different angle, and it bounces around and it's a foul on Liam Allen there.
He did still have the ball in his hands, I think.
The back post, but the Swans do play it short indeed, looking to build out from the back as we've seen so many times. It's a ball that's nearly cut out by Max Blackmore. It wasn't great defending there from Leatherhead, and it was nearly a chance if it weren't for the quick reactions of the Leatherhead keeper.
Yeah, talking of kits, you don't see many green kits out there, do you, in the league? I think, oh, it's a great ball in
behind. Lovely ball in, but just misses the lunge of Dave Tarpey there, but that was a very good chance for Leatherhead.
Slowing down for the last few minutes here.
Swung into the box and Joe Hicks gets a foot on it and it's cleared off a line by Jude Malloy.
That is brilliant.
It was another
from Jude
chance
there.
for...
Those kind of blocks, they're as good as a goal, aren't they?
Played forward by Louis Paget. Won again by Charlie Nicholas, but straight into Leatherhead possession. It's a ball over the top and a good ball to Archie Burnett, who has a chance here. And he flashes a shot just over the bar of Liam Allen. That was another good opening for Leatherhead, but another one that goes begging for them.
He might shoot from this. He's lining up the shot, isn't he?
He will look to shoot, I think. He does.
The ball does its job and...
Just about does its job. It was a chance for Elliot Buchanan, who got in there, who perhaps could have got a little more on that.
Was blocked. The Swans still have the ball, able to produce something else here. Joe PJ driving with the ball, gets the ball in behind.
Ball in.
Max Blackmore. Ooh.
And it's a header from Max Blackmore that's straight at Luke Williams, the Leatherhead keeper. That was the first real opening for the Swans, I would say. The first time that they've really tested the keeper for the Swans, and he does. And it's a good ball in, and it's over the head of Joe Hicks there, picked up by Torin Roberts. And it's hooked over by Joe Pratley-Jones there, and I think that will just about run down the clock.
Really was trying to create something out of nothing there. Don't know if Leatherhead will be able to handle it, but here they come away. Dave Tarpey striving into the Swans attack, Swans half, put the ball in behind. Liam comes up to gather the ball and just about gets something on it and manages to hold on to the ball there. But the Swans coming forward now. Torin dancing away from his men. Oh, plays a lovely ball out wide here to Jude.
Jude's got a lot of time and space and can look to drive forward here and get a ball in, and he does exactly that. And it misses Max Blackmore, who got his feet a bit muddled up.
I don't know if he was ready for the ball there. It seemed like he didn't know the ball was going to go over the Leatherhead defenders there. But
John Gilbert to Alex Kelly in the middle. He finds Max Blackmore. It's a good exchange, and it's out to Dominic Hogan. This is a good chance for the Swans here. Dom shoots, but it's over the bar.
Yeah, he had a bit of space there, managed to take it onto his left foot, cut inside, and just bends it just high and wide there. Poor Liam collected it to see. I
would expect John does go for goal here, and he does, and it drifts just wide of Luke Williams' near post. It wasn't the greatest free kick. He did have a lot of room.
But Jude already so far getting the better of him, winning those two crosses there.
It's a chance Dave Tarpey can shoot here, and he does. But it's straight into the arms of Liam Allen. It was another good opening for Leatherhead, who sides have been slightly sharper going forwards, opening up the defences a little more. And if the Swans can get something away, I really fancy a Bolton goal here. Dominic Hogan drives and puts the ball in.
Ooh.
And it's palmed away from goal by Luke Williams in the Leatherhead net. Another good opportunity for the Swans.
The defender left, right, and managing to get a shot away on his right foot. The keeper just palmed over the... out. But Swans got the ball again here. Torrin Roberts on the edge of the box, able to get a shot away. Cuts onto his right foot, bends one.
Oh, what a goal! What a goal from Torrin Roberts to give the Swans the lead. It was a brilliant strike from the edge of the box. He sold the Leatherhead defender with a dummy and curled an absolute beauty into the net.
That was brilliant, wasn't it? The defender thought he was going to take it on his left foot, cut inside onto his right foot, and bent one into the bottom right corner from well outside the box.
Well, I did tell you, George, there was a goal coming. 30 seconds after I said that, the ball is in the net. I believe that's his first league goal for the Swans. It is his second goal. He did score in our League Cup final right at the end of last season at the start of May. It's a chance here, but Keane Anderson flashes it wide for Leatherhead.
Some tricky feet there as he manages to fashion some space for himself, but...
And Torrin Roberts defending well to push the ball out for a throw-in. Just over 21 minutes remaining in this game. Jermaine McGlashan is fouled by Jude Malloy, and it's advantage played, and it's a great chance for Tom Bird.
That was almost the new substitutes linking up right away there. That was the number 7 working his way down the wing, cuts the ball into the number 3, also just got subbed on.
Swans do well to win the ball. It pings around there. It's out on this far side to Jermaine McGlashan, who chests it over Jude Malloy and goes down, but referee says nothing doing. Swans happy to keep possession at this point. Charlie Nicholas finding Jude Malloy, finds Jordan Adiemi, who certainly has better of Mitchell Goff in a foot race, but doesn't quite get goal side of him. Jordan happy to keep it and play it to John Gilbert.
Driving towards the box there, cutting on his right foot.
Tries a shot. It is deflected in the end, and the Swans have a corner on the far side. Keep the ball is the instructions from the Swans dugout, and that's exactly what they will look to do. Don't do anything silly, don't give the ball away. We have the lead. It's a ball through to John Gilbert, who has a chance here, and it's a lob over the keeper. And it's in, it's 2-0. It's a historic win for the Swans at Fetcham Grove. John Gilbert with the second of the day, and that is game, set and match for the Swans.
That was an absolute peach of a ball from Charlie Nicholas there. Played it right through the middle, right to John Gilbert, who had no other option but to lob the Leatherhead keeper, who was in absolute no man's land. What a goal for the Swans there.
This has been an absolutely brilliant performance from the Swans in this second half.
Within the playoff places.
The two Leatherhead defenders collide with each other, a calamitous moment, and John Gilbert's in here, and it could be a third for the Swans. Arslan Ujkai, but it's just saved by Luke Williams. It was a brilliant chance for the Swans to put a bit of gloss on the result. It's played forward. Jordan Adiemi is in an offside position, but that is full time at Fetcham Grove. It's a huge Derby Day win for the Swans. A brilliant 2-0 performance, 2 second half goals, 2 moments of brilliance really. The first from Torrin Roberts after 65 minutes, cutting in and curling a peach of a shot into Luke Williams' goal, and the second a lob from John Gilbert 2 minutes from time. The final score here today at Fetcham Grove, Walton and Hersham 2, well, Leatherhead 0 rather, Walton and Hersham 2. Here with today's Hagley West man of the match, Torrin Roberts, after a clinical second half performance from the Swans. It wasn't the greatest performance in the first half, but we came out in the second half firing, and it was a moment of brilliance from yourself to give us the lead.
Yeah, man. Like, first half, obviously we had to grow into it. It's like we were a bit nervous. Like, I don't know why we was, but we grew into it second half, and then obviously goals come.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And that's your first league goal for the Swans. You did score last year in the League Cup semi-final right at the end of the season, but your first league goal for the Swans, and one to remember for sure.
Yeah, man. Happy with the performance foremost, but good to get a goal, man.
And how often do you do that, take shots from the edge of the box that land in the back of the net? Because we've seen you shoot a couple of times, but it's not often that you get into that position with such an angle and bend a beauty in like that.
Obviously, I used to be a winger, so obviously I'm not playing wing anymore. I'm more in the middle of the pitch, so I got to obviously have more patience and stuff.
Yeah.
And obviously practice my shooting from far, and obviously it paid off today.
Yeah. Finally, looking ahead to the big FA Cup game this Saturday, we know how much the FA Cup means at non-league level, certainly at our club. What would you have to say about Beaconsfield Town? I know you weren't here at that stage last season when we got knocked out to them in the first qualifying round as well, but a big game for the Swans ahead this weekend.
I've played against them before a couple of times. They're all right.
Yeah.
Like, I just want I reckon our team is good enough to go and get a win. So
Yeah. Carry some momentum into that game.
We're ready, man.
Yeah. Cheers, Torin. You are
Yeah.
today's Hagley West man of the
Thank you,
match.
man.
So
Cheers, man.
looking forward to a similar performance this weekend. Here with the manager Scott Harris after a very solid 2-0 win from the Swans today on Derby Day, on Bank Holiday Monday. No better way to do it than with 2 brilliant goals like that.
Yeah, were 2 great goals. A lot of fun watching them go in, that's for sure. We had to make a few adjustments at half time. Well, not so much adjustments, but just maybe stamping a bit of authority on what we wanted just to see happen. As opposed to what happened in the first half. I think our shape was set up to give us success, and we weren't quite going through with it with, the confidence to maybe play through them like we were asking. And that opening period of the second half, it felt like a goal was coming. We took control for 15-20 minutes there, and brilliant goal from Torin.
Yeah.
For once he shot with his right foot. Normally he works himself a shot onto his bad foot and slaps it 15 yards wide, but no, what a goal. And John as well, I think as soon as he got himself one-on-one with the keeper for the last one there, it was never a doubt that was going in for me. He's got a lot of confidence, John, and it was nice way to finish it off.
Yeah, and is that one thing that you say to the boys? Because typically we're a passing team. We try and build out from the back, get through to midfield, send it down the flanks and then put it in. But it was 2 moments of brilliance that you don't normally see from, taking shots outside the box and a lob from John Gilbert. Is that something that we're trying to do a bit more now?
Well, maybe today, without getting too technical with it, but today with the way that the shape was, we didn't have so many bodies in the box, especially when if we got set up high up their end. It was maybe more inviting to work shots from distance because we had extra bodies in that middle area. So we found Torin in a bit of space. He dropped to shoulder and he worked one. We'd had a couple of others that people had skewed wide, but it did feel like a goal of that sort of nature was coming from the edge of the box.
Finally, looking ahead to a very big FA Cup tie, a grudge match that some of the boys are calling it after last year's result in the exact same round against the exact same team.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it this time, a slightly stronger team, relishing the challenge of facing Beaconsfield Town at home.
Yeah, definitely. It ended up quite a tactical battle, the replay last time. We went over there in the first game. We had to play at Chalfont St Peter, didn't we?
That awful pitch.
But we played some really good football there, and I think they were a bit shell shocked after that, and they come with a much more sterner test in the replay, and they sort of worked us out a bit, to be honest, and they got the win and deserved it on the night. Yeah. But they'll know what we're about, we know what they're about, and may best team win. Let's have a look.
Yeah. That wraps up a very, very satisfying 2-0 Derby Day win for the Swans today. We're back on Saturday with the FA Cup against Beaconsfield Town, and we look forward to seeing you.